Hello, this is Richard. This is Games Freezer. This is Richie's 10-minute taster for Bridge Constructor, The Walking Dead. Now, I was instantly drawn to this because I played Poly Bridge earlier in the year. I think it was this year. It's been a long year. I'm pretty sure I played Poly Bridge this year, and I really enjoyed it. So, just by looking at it and doing a little bit of research on it, it seems similar to Poly Bridge, but obviously with this Walking Dead theme to it. So let's see how it plays. We'll do the 10-minute taster and you can see if it's something that you want to pick up. I'm playing it on Nintendo Switch. I know that it's out on PS4 and I'm pretty sure it's out on pretty much everything at the minute as well. So let's have a look. Right, so let's hit play and we'll do the tutorial part. I've played it once before on the tutorial, so
and you didn't even realize it.
I've got a feeling of what it's like. So you just take a look and see what you think as well. Okay.
People got sick and died.
I think this is literally the start to the original Walking Dead season 1. I'm pretty sure it's something like this.
Then started coming back.
And I think in the original Walking Dead's, I think is it Rick wakes up in hospital. I only watched the season 5, so I haven't seen beyond that. And then I gave up because it was just too much to try and catch up with the latest ones.
Said it was all a hoax. A month later, they were dead too. Some refused to accept what was happening, insisted it was just fear-mongering. Then first cities fell. Then the rest fell apart. Fast. The earth grew quiet. Humanity was now an endangered species. Those few of us who survived were terrified and lost, scavenging the remains of a world that had all but disappeared overnight.
Okay, so here we go. First mission. Tutorial. Under the bridge, lead the walkers over the bridge. So as you can guess, it's all about building bridges. And it's pretty much like building bridges to get almost your lemmings over that bridge in order to escape the horde. There's also some interesting mechanics we'll get to hopefully in this quick look 10-minute taster, where you'll see that you can instruct your crew to do certain actions at certain points. We'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, it was just another day in the end times. No TV, no internet, no warm water, no clean sheets, and no food. Kyra. Let's not bother with that street again. Nothing left to scavenge, just dead meat walking. Miles. We might still be able to find some meds in Doc Boyle's old office. Kyra. And exactly what kind of medication are you hoping to get from a proctologist's office, old man? Eugene. Pardon me for interrupting this prostate banter, but I currently find myself in a perilous situation and in need of some assistance. Whoa, hold it fella, what the heck are you thinking sneaking up on us like this? Eugene's the name, but before we commence a lengthy tete-a-tete, I have to cut to the chase. The living dead are on my heels and I strongly urge you to ready your firearms. I'm afraid we're fresh out of guns. Ain't no shame in hiding though. Get in that ditch, I'll build us a shelter. And keep quiet, mullethead. You've caused us enough trouble as it is. Roger that. I should provide a helping hand, all the while keeping quiet as a church mouse on Sunday. Okay, under the bridge. Lead the walkers over the bridge. Right, you'll need to build a bridge to get the approaching walkers over the ditch and keep our party safe. Before you start, remove the existing wood elements. Move over the cursor with L and B to erase. So pretty simple. Press A on the construction point and move the cursor with L. So we're going to start building a little bit of construction here. I'm going to go down from here as a kind of support. Okay, you can convert any component you have built into a road with A. Okay, so we're making that a solid structure. Now let the walkers come and pray for stability of the wooden planks. So we're pressing R to start the walking. Look at that, solid, lovely jubbly. They end up at A. All in, right, finish. Those things are as dumb as they're dead. I'm Kara, by the way. I'm Miles, and you, son, will be a pretty practical companion without that runaway mouth of yours. My appreciation for the Laudatio. My capabilities are more inclined towards the theoretical, but from time to time they do prove useful. Mission completed. Whee! Okay, right. So onwards and upwards. Now there are touch controls on this. I tried using them in handheld mode. Obviously I'm docked at the minute, so I can't do it. They're alright, not too bad. Bit finicky, but not too bad at all. Okay, our little family had grown. There was a lot more talk now, but we had another mouth to feed, and the local diner wasn't about to open anytime soon. How are you folks feeling about dinner? All we've got is some sugar and the mould that's growing on it. Maybe we could find something to eat in this warehouse. Not to denigrate your otherwise reasonable suggested course of action, but have you factored in the danger posed by that pack of undead approaching from the loading area? Damn it, this place is swarming with walkers. The physical attributes of that cylindrical object on the upper level may be suitable for eradicating the enemy lines. You want to crush the walkers with a cable spool? Crush, eradicate, whatever. Let's get a move on. I'm starving. Okay, right, we're going to crush some walkers. For this mission you'll need to build a ramp for the giant cable spool to roll down and then crush the pursuing walkers. The roadway elements are already there, but not in the correct position. Instead of erasing them, you can simply adjust them to a suitable position. Select the blue hinge and hold Y. That. Oh, I see. Keep hold of it, yeah. And then, yeah. So we're selecting it with Y, moving it in place. Well done. As you can see, the ramp can't be supported from below as there are only construction points at the end of the planks. In such cases, we need a self-supporting construction with arched scaffolds placed in a triangular formation. Building such supporting structure now with struts match the dashed guiding lines. Okay, cool. So we come up here, we plop that in there, we go down here, cancel that out, and then go again with this bit. Bit there. And then, oh, didn't want to do that. That bit there, and then cancel that out. That's it. Right, okay, that should work. Try it out. Right, incoming. We run away, spool comes down, crash, splat, everyone dead. Lovely jubbly. Now that we're loaded up with all this pre-packaged preserved snacky goodness, I've got to say, that was awesome, but it was also really loud. I proffered a physics-based solution guaranteed to eliminate our adversaries. I did not promise against any sonic repercussions. Mission completed. Right, okay, and okay. Onwards and upwards. So this is obviously the general gameplay loop. Build something, escape the zombies, carry on to the next objective, and overlaid into that soon will be some more gameplay mechanics. Our supplies were taken care of, but the dead were closing in. We could only hope our new friend could come up with another crafty solution. Those fellas look 100% dead and none too friendly. How the hell do we get past them? I propose a scheme that iterates upon a proven strategy with superior technology. I would once again draw your attention to the upper levels, where rests a formidable container. So someone needs to run in, release the container and crush those walkers. I don't envy whoever draws a short straw on that one. Why are you guys looking at me like that? Have no fear, we shall devise a comprehensive plan that guarantees the neutralisation of all tangos and 100% survival rate for all friendlies. You have my word. What are you waiting for, Miles? Look at that face. He gave his word. Right, so here we go. So this is a tactical level. It contains waypoints where you can give your heroes commands. In this case, you'll want to instruct Miles to go to the control panel, release the suspended container onto the walkers. Afterwards, he needs to go down the ladder, then move to the right towards area A. Simple, eh? These instructions will be given in command mode. Let's open it now. Okay. Miles will encounter 2 waypoints. The first is selected now. Note that for each waypoint you can determine up to 5 actions that will be executed sequentially when a hero gets there. First action slot is already selected. A palette with all the available actions for this slot is opened directly above it. The cogwheel is only available at waypoints that are next to a control panel where a hero can activate a related object in the scene. Here it is, the suspended container. Select the cogwheel to schedule it as the first action Miles will perform when he reaches his waypoint. So, there we go. So I've got the cog in there, so as when he walks over the bridge that we're about to build, he'll press the button, drop the thing on the walkers, and then we'll get him to climb down. So we're going to add in the climb down command, if I can. Hang on, I don't think I've added the... Nice, now you need to tell Miles what he's supposed to do after releasing the container. Okay. There we go. Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. What's going on? Oh, this is weird. I think this might have happened last time when I did this. Right, okay. So we want him to do cog. It's the first one. Why won't you select? Ugh. This ain't good. Right. So how do I select the cog? Yeah. But then I want to get over. Okay, yeah. Then I want to select down. No, that's 2 cogs in a row. Down. Right, okay. Great, the remaining slots can be left empty. That's weird because I'm trying to use the directional thumbstick to select it and it wouldn't let me do it, but it would let me do it using the kind of D-pad thingy on a standard Switch controller. Right, okay, great, the remaining slots can be left empty. Let's go with this. The next waypoint that Miles will encounter is at the bottom of the ladder. Select it now. Okay, as you can see, each waypoint has its own set of commands. At this waypoint, nothing has been scheduled. Let's change that by selecting the first slot. And then I want to select, go right. Right, that worked a bit better because I was using the D-pad rather than directional. Okay, it seems weird that you haven't got that option to use the thumbstick though. Remember, each time a hero gets to a waypoint, an instruction must be scheduled. If one is missing, the action will pause and ask you to set an instruction. Okay. Now switch back to build mode, which is L. And we're going to try and build us a bridge across. We'll have to use the tried and tested triangular supports. I'm gonna use those little guide dotted lines are really handy for setting things up. I remember on Polybridge it weren't as easy as this, I don't think. I'd have to go back and revisit it, but I don't think it was as easy to sort of plan where you were going to put your struts, your support struts, but with this it's pretty cool. So now I'm using the thumbstick to move about. That's why I was a bit confused previously. Right, okay. So we're going to turn that into actual flooring for him to walk across. So he's going to walk across the bridge, press button, kill the walkers, climb down, stick a right, end up at A. Are you ready? Press R to start. Here he goes. Walks across. Where there's red areas on the bridge, splat, it shows where there's going to be pressure on the structure and potential breaking points. Right, so that was easy enough. That looked fun. The kinetic energy was successfully deployed, and I might add, quite expediently at that. And I might add is the correct grammatical way of saying that, surely. Anyway, whatever. Mission completed, crushed. Okay, next. So far so good. Enjoy it, it's good fun. This is I like these kind of games that you can just dip into and just sort of complete a level, maybe a few levels in an evening, and then come out of again, and you don't have to sort of worry about what's happening in the story or whatever to get back into it. But there is a story that runs alongside the puzzles, which is really cool as well. I like it. Anyway, things were getting hairy, and our death from above plan was hardly risk-free. Miles was not pleased. Good things come in threes. What do you say we try this plan again? Maybe give it a little more kick. Miles, steer them over here and we'll crush them. I've had it with this plan. I'm too damn old to keep playing the cheese in your mousetrap. Relax. I'll suck it up and be the bait this time. Get ready for some shock and awe, y'all. Right, okay. Crushed and stirred. Right, in missions where there are more than one hero, you can switch between heroes. Each one of them has their own set of commands for each waypoint. Cool. Each hero's waypoint is assigned its own colour to help you tell them apart. For example, Kyra's colour is always yellow. Make sure that the correct waypoint and hero are selected when assigning your commands. For additional guidance to survive in the Bridge Constructor, The Walking Dead universe, check out Constructor's Guide to the Apocalypse in the level menu. Right, so what have we got to do? She needs to what does she need to do? She needs to climb up the ladder, so that'll be up ladder, and then when she gets to this one she needs to go right on the ladder and then into A. Cool. So she's tempting those flashing red walkers behind her to follow her across the bridge, but at the same time that spool needs to come down from up there. Right, meanwhile Miles needs to walk oh, he'll press the button. I don't need him to tell him to press the button because it's already a given that he'll press the button, and then he needs to go back into A, so I need to select back for him to go into the A section. Right, then what we need to do is we need to build a bridge for her to get across, Kyra to get across, so she can make it to the ladder. I'm gonna do that. Will that reach? Undo that. Oh yes, spanner. I mean, this is where a mouse is preferable. I don't think that's joined properly, is it? Is it? Go this way. I think I need two of those to get it across. Yeah. Okay. Right, and then under here we need... That's connected. That'll strengthen. So I can turn that into the wood. Then I'll need to do my triangular supports. But I really? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it should take her weight, if I'm honest, but I'll do triangular supports anyway. Not the neatest of ones, but they are triangular nonetheless. And then what I'm going to do is make a raggedy ass support going across the top. Okay. Then we need something for this spool to come down. So we kind of need to build a down ramp. Oh, that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Look, like that. Have a little connector. And then what we could do is we could turn that into that there, that there. So the precision on this isn't great. So you can actually zoom in like this, look, and then turn that in like that. So I might give myself that long to get away and see what happens. I didn't do it like this last time, so let's see what that's like. So I've got myself a bridge, got the walkers chasing after me as I run across. The spool to then splat the bridge and take them down with it. Are we ready? Are we steady? Let's go, Eddie. Command needed. It didn't allow me to do that bit though, did it? When I first did it. And then number two. Number two will be the number two will be run backwards, yeah? Yeah. That was my bad, I think. Ooh, I made it. Yes. Splat, splat, splat. And there you go. So that's an example of where you're using two of your crew, giving them multiple actions to do. I'm thinking about building a couple of different styles of bridge. You've got a lot of nerve sending me over that rickety ass bridge. I sincerely beg your pardon, but let me assure you that your physical well-being was at no point, under any circumstances during this operation, in jeopardy. Even the most pessimistic of projections had your probability of survival in the high 80s. Hear that, Kyra? High 80s. How can you stay mad after he gave us his word? ... Anyway, at least we can move on from this particular death trap now. There must be an exit somewhere around here. Mission completed. So those badge requirements is use of resources, and obviously keeping it below that threshold of 2,000 there would have earned me a badge. I haven't really been concentrating on doing that. I'm not sure what the badge gives you, whether it's just a well done, you completed it with top marks, or whether there's an actual benefit other than that that's associated with it. We'll see. Okay, we weren't out of the woods yet. This warehouse was a maze, and every step threatened to be our last. All this noise, like a mating call for those bastards. They're swarming the halls. I told you 100 times the warehouse is full of yummy stuff and not so yummy walkers. Let's move out. Smarty Pants, back me up here. Considering the increasingly volatile situation, I propose locating a route to a safe exit post-haste. A simple structure should allow me to traverse the gap and reach the ladders. Okay. I shall then utilise a hideous speaking doll to gather the enemies in one spot. This mockery of a human voice modified by yours truly to be noisy as all get out would wake the dead. It will get their attention. The proverbial cherry on top shall be yet another death from above solution provided by yet another ISO intermodal container. Okay, drop the container onto the walkers and get Eugene to the finish area. Another chance to crush some walkers under a giant container. Unfortunately, they're not currently in a good position for crushing. Luckily, some characters have exclusive additional commands that they can execute at waypoints. Eugene's special command is to throw a speaking doll. It attracts nearby walkers for the duration of the mission. Next to Eugene's portrait, you'll find the number of dolls available for this mission. Okay, Eugene's special command is represented by this icon in the waypoint menu. So I need to walk across, get to that waypoint. Ugh, what happened there? This is the thing, I'm using the that's it, right. I've got to use the D-pad. You can adjust the doll's throwing trajectory with this handle. Try it now. So when I get to there, I want it to just be lobbed down. I don't want it too far, otherwise they'll follow it if it bounces. Right, let's go about there. And then I want him to... Alright, I've done it, you know? Why won't it let me move on? I'm trying to select it and it's not allowing me to move on. That's a bit annoying because what I want to do next is go up the ladder, don't I? No. Yes. Yes. This is a bit silly. Why is it not allowing me to? Right, shall I build me bridge? Let's build me bridge to get across. I'm not too sure why it's not allowing me to select the doll. Maybe I could just build the bridge and then when I get there I can select the doll and push up. Should we try that method? Okay, so I want that to be like that, that to be that, that to be that, and that to be that. I also want there to be some supports. Supports. And supports. Then I want there to be that, that, and that. Okie dokie. So if I was to say go, that's what had happened. Maybe I need to go back to the drawing board. What do I need under here then? More supports? Yes, I do, don't I? Because it's just collapsing from the bottom. Creaky chair. Right, okay, so let's hope that my wonky supports give it enough that my man can get across. Right, okay. Try that. Oh, how did I do it last time then? It's my wonky supports, isn't it? Wonky supporters. Okay. So let me just get to this again. So I've got the dial. I'm gonna lob the dial about there. Then no, I don't want him to do that. I want him to lob the dial about there. Yeah. Then how do I move to the next action? Oh, I need to go down to the line, right? And then no. Oh, I need to come out and then go up. Right, okay. Then I'm doing that. Let's press up. Yeah, going up the ladder. And then we're going to the next one, which is... what? Oh, this is really annoying, the way I have to keep switching between the D-pad and the directional. I can only choose this, really. And then coming down, I can choose that. Right. So what I think I've got now is a set of commands that work. Oh, until we get down here where I want to go to the right. So we need to choose the right hand side. Okay. We can take a pick and a pokey. Now I've just got to sort out my building. I should really just dismantle all of this shit. It's not very good. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Right, okay, so I need a better structure than what I had there. Again, this is the problem with not having as much control as you'd like with the thumbstick. Right, okay. Although I'm not blaming that on my rubbish design skills. That's just my rubbish design skills. Right, okay. Thinking if these are a bit taller, it should provide a better set of support, right? Is that right? Let's try that. So that's going to be a weak point, is it not? Unless I go like so. Okay. Turn that into that, and that into that. And then, is there a way of bracing that somehow? Like that. And then, following that, this is a beauty, look at it. Structural engineering. Oh god. This is awful. I reckon this is probably going to fail again. Right, we're going to give it a go. Let's give it a go. Please stay up. Stay up. Yes. Yes, look at this. Right, up he goes. Oh, yeah, throw that there. They all run towards it. Get them splat. Yes, now's the splat. Come down. Oh. Needing to come down again. Missed that instruction out. And there we go. Back into A. Back of the net. Right, okay, finish. Apropos of nothing but our escalating situation. Why haven't you skipped town already? Miles ain't good with change in general. Took me long enough to get him out of the basement where he was hiding. Nothing good ever came of change. World was A-OK before this shit. You see the problem? Let's get a move on. Mission completed. Went over the threshold again. Look, just needed 1,200 to hit the badge. I mean, I probably could build it smarter by doing something similar to that thing that just came up on the screen, where I have supports at either end underneath and then an arching support over the middle. Anyway, we kept turning walkers into pig feed, the one good thing since Eugene came along, but there was still no end to this complex and we were wondering if we'd ever see daylight again. I get it, Eugene is a proven plan, but I still don't like the way that container's tipping over. According to elementary physics, your survival is near guaranteed if you maintain a minimum average speed of 5.5 miles per hour. Better make it 6, safety trumping regret when it comes to preferred outcomes. You're a fun guy. Miles, if I don't make it, shove him mullet first into the next gang of walkers. Right, okay, badge requirements, 1,200. Okay, this is a movable container with construction points on it. You can build a weighted attachment to set it in motion. Wooden planks are 3 times heavier than wooden struts. Play around with different pieces and find the perfect timing to topple the container. Okie dokie, right, so I need something to topple this container. That hangs off the side of it to set it in motion, right? So I could do it like this, couldn't I? I think that'll work. And then maybe turn that middle one into a weighted one. Then I want the bridge. Take me to the bridge. There, and then I want a support here, like so. Ooh, and then I want some more supports up here. Like so. Then I'm gonna go like this. Like so. Pull this one down here. Like that. Okay, and then we are onto this. Oh. Oh, you daft twat. Right, okay, do that, and do that. Then we need something under here to stop that from just falling apart. Although it's got nothing to connect to, is it? So, yeah, that would still work, probably. Right, okay, let's give that a go. Let's take this away. Actually, let's take this away. I wonder if I could take that away. Okay. Right, let's see if that weight works. Well, the weight brings it down. Ouch! It brings it down too quickly. So, bridge, okay. Weight needs work. So back into build mode. Let's take away my breakaway and put a strut across here that's not heavy. That's just normal struts. See how that works. Oh, that's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it again. Go on. Yes! Nailed it. That is literally the perfect timing. Fantastisch. That was better than the first time I did it. Right. That was a little too close for comfort, Eugene, but I guess I'll think about letting you live. Cheers, Kyra. Enough bickering, children. This way. Great. What you found now? Another hall full of walkers, complete with containers, ready to tip over and pulverise us. Even better. An exit. Woohoo. Got closer to the badge requirements on that one. 181 over. All of those are very doable, so that's your replay value, going back in there and getting your badge. It was good to breathe fresh air again, but that was about the only positive development. Walking was risky and wore us out something fierce, but without a car, it was our only option. I see a van down that hill, reckon it'll make a good ride. What are we going to do about those walkers though? Can we please for once come up with a plan that won't mangle us to bits if we make a tiny mistake? Euripides said, the best and safest thing is to keep a balance in your life. We shall construct accordingly. I think that's Eugene for let's get a move on. Right. Build a bridge so the group can safely reach the other side. You got new materials to work with. Cable. It's good for lightweight connections over longer distances. Careful though, it can't support joints from the bottom. Right, okay. So what are we saying about this cable then? Another thing to note, there's no construction point on the right hand side of the gap to fully attach your bridge. Try ending the bridge somewhere near the ledge on the right hand side. Heroes can climb or hop over little gaps. Okay. So what we need is we need a bridge that starts, or that gets everyone across above those walkers, and that is attached to that beam up there with a wire like so. Yeah, and also has enough weight on the back to support the weight of the bridge. So I need to do the kind of the weighting thing that we did on the last one, I think, just to keep it from tipping over, because it's not attached to anything. That's the point. Do that, can I don't know if that's too weighty. That's the problem. You don't want it tipping backwards. Something like that. Right, okay, so I've turned that into a bridge, so I need to do, I could do some more cables, couldn't I? Look, could cable it all the way up there. The whole thing could just be cabled. Oop. Cable. Cable, then cable. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Right, whether it'll work is another thing, but let's give it a go. Needs more weight on the back. Right, okay. So I could turn these into wood planks, yeah? But then again, they do weigh 3 times more, so let's try it like that. Oh dear. Right, okay. Maybe not. So what could I attach to the back there that's going to give me the Give me the strength that I need. The strength I need to proceed. Does it maybe mean that I need to do like a... Maybe I need something underneath. Yeah, that's probably what I need, isn't it? Something underneath to strut that. Oh, do that again. Something underneath to strut this monstrosity together. So I have done this one before, but I can't remember how the hell I did it. Right, so that's them. Again, I don't know whether this is actually going to help, is it? Well, I suppose if I connect those in, let's give them the strength underneath, right? Strength I need, the strength I need to proceed. Right, there we go. So, Sally can wait. She knows it's too late. Those ones there. Do I need like a bit of wire running down here? But that's pulling on what? What's that pulling on? Nothing. Did that fall off last time? I can't remember now. No. Didn't it all just fall off? Maybe it was too heavy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it is too heavy. Just needs the struts. Is that heavy enough? Let's see what happens. Ow. Bollocks. Well, I squashed them, which was good. But how do I get the weight on the back? Maybe it's a case of making these back ones. That fell apart straight away as well, didn't it? Maybe I'll box them in, kind of thing. Like this. Give that a go. Oh, hello. Hello. Go on. You can make it. 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 No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't. Right. Okay. We go with another one. Try that. Solid. Yes. You know that. Ah! Yes. Splat. Go on, splat. Can he? Yes. Splatsville. That is fantastic. See that? That feels good. Funny how people just leave their keys in the car. True that. Very convenient. Let's talk. More ignition. Chop chop. Here goes. Gas tank must be empty. Standard. Nothing we can do about that here. Maybe we should just ask that dude on the motorcycle if he knows where to find some fuel. What dude? What motorcycle? I haven't seen anyone. Yeah, there's a big surprise. Let's get a move on. I'm sure we can find gas somewhere. Right. Wonder if I can get to level 2. So, what's coming up next? Trying to remember what happened. The three of us weren't going to last much longer on foot. Miles was grimly determined, pushing us forward. At least he acted like he knew where we were going. I hate to be the voice of reason here, but where exactly are we heading? What's the plan? Follow our destiny, just hit the road and see where the wind takes us? No, there is a plan. Oh great, care to share? Anything to shut you up. There's a rest area off interstate just up this road away. It's used to service all the buses taking folks up and down the coast. Maybe we can score some gas there. If you say so. Keep walking. I would conjecture that this rest area continues to be popular among the bus enthusiast crowd. And the fact that they have all expired does not seem to have put a dampener on their enthusiasm. If anything, it has intensified. Crap. On the bright side, probably lots of gas in those abandoned vehicles. There appears to be a man on the balcony of the motel. Common courtesy would dictate we include him in any plans to send these wayward travellers to their final rest. What are we waiting for? Good question. Help the stranger reach the finish area. Heroes can actually kill a few enemies with melee attacks, but this requires stamina. If their stamina fully depletes during a fight, they'll be overwhelmed by the enemy. Heroes can't fight while they're climbing, stumbling, or lying on the floor. Moreover, heroes will only kill enemies when meeting them head on. They're vulnerable to enemies approaching from behind. Okay. That stranger looks tough. He shouldn't have a problem eliminating the few walkers ahead of him. The large group on the floor needs a different approach. Okay. Right, I seem to remember this one a bit better. Right, this was the last one I did, I think. So, I'm going to use the wire to attach that to this diner sign. Okay, so I'm going to use the walkers to pull the diner sign down. I think that allows for a bridge to be used to go over the diner sign. If you get me. Let's see how this plays out. Right, so I need a bridge down here. Down. They're going to allow me? Yes, it will. And it needs to be sturdy. 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 There we go. Right, and then we go. It is hard still doing it with this bomb stick. Okay, right, so that's hopefully strong enough for him to come stumbling down here. Right, okay, so he runs down here. He then gets to here. He has to go punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Goes down here, goes punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Then needs a bridge of some variety coming across here. But then stopping kind of here. And then some more cable to support that bridge up here. You get what I mean? Ooh. I need to cancel that one. Right, okay. Then we need, what do we need next? We need to turn that into a bridge. Turn that into a bridge. Turn that into a bridge. Right, okay. So we need, oh yeah, now we need some tactics. So I want him to run to, no I don't, I want him to, what do I want him to do? I want him to lob his doll somewhere around there, so as they push the trash can thing forward and pull the diner sign down. Right, and then I want him to, what do I want him to do next? I want him to, oh, where it gets tricky. I keep getting confused with what I'm meant to be pushing. Now I'll try that. Okay. Yeah, and then I want him to go to A, right? Okay. The other one I'm going to do as I go along, but let's see if these bridges stand up. Right, that one works. Punch, punch. I want him to run onwards, yeah. Right, they've pushed that down. Splat. Alright, that's kept that bridge in play, that's fine. I want him to go down. Play. I want him to go right. Play. Punch, punch. I want him to go right again, yeah. Play, and then he should hopefully go on top of the diner sign, yes. Run across, yes. End up at A. Ta-da! Fantastic. Very satisfying. Still didn't meet the badge requirements, but very good, very good, very good indeed. Right, so we're meeting Daryl from Walking Dead, who is played by what's his face? What's his name? Oh, it's annoying. He's in the Hideo Kojima game, whatever that's called. Can't remember. Total mind blank. Anyway, thanks for the help. Thought I was a goner. Name's Daryl. Norman Reedus, that's the one. I'm Miles from the town just down the road. So's the pretty one, Kyra. Other gentleman is... I know Eugene, he's with me. We got separated a ways back, guessing he's the one who cooked up that crazy ass rescue. Glad to help you boys reunite, but how are we going to get out of here? Reckon we could get one of those vehicles over there running? Where y'all headed? Open road, town spent, hoping to find somewhere better. You want to come along? We got to get back to our people, but we can go in the same direction for a while, at least until I find another ride. I do believe this motley crew of individuals is embarking on a journey that will forge a long-lasting and meaningful relationship. And that, my friends, is that. I think I'm going to call a halt to it. That's around about an hour's worth of gameplay of this really interesting, really cool bridge building game. That's got this kind of Walking Dead story wrapped around it. Keeps you interested. Got some nice mechanics, a nice play on the sort of bridge building game, and something that you can just dip into and enjoy for however many minutes in the evening that you've got available. Great little game. Check it out. Like I say, it's on eShop, it's on PS4, I think it's on Xbox and PC as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's given you an indication of whether you want to buy this game or not. Head over to www.gamersfreezer.co.uk for plenty more of these 10-minute tasters, reviews, written and on YouTube. Please like the video, it really helps us to get new games in. Please also subscribe to our channel, that helps us a lot as well, getting new games into the Games Freezer. But until next time, goodbye my friends.